trying to get it together. I'm a couple minutes early. I didn't even realize that. Let me see, what does it say? 3 minutes early. How is everyone? Trying to find us. There we are. Hey Mary Lou, hey Debbie, hi Priscilla, hey Leanne, thank you. How are you guys? So I did a poll earlier today to see if you guys wanted to see me make a Rita flower, or hi Mary Lou, I hope you're doing okay, or a swag. And the Rita flower, you're finally here. Awesome, Sherry. Hey, Tammy. Yes. I hope everyone is staying well. Hey, Sharon. And the Rita flower won out. But, hey, Barbara. But the swag was really close behind. Hey, Joanne. Thank you. Hi, Kathy. So, I'll be doing a swag sometime this week, but I was surprised at how close it was. So it was a pretty close race. So I'm just trying, you know, the Rita flower is one of the ones, it's one of my favorite ones, but it's one of the ones that takes the longest to prepare for. So, I don't know if you guys have ever made one, but it takes quite a while to prep for it. But, hey, it's pretty, so that's why. So, alright, I'm going to put the camera down and show you what I've been doing so far. And I'm not sure if this is the dull scissors or not. I'm going to try these just to see. Hey, Michelle. Hi, Hillary. Hey, Kim. How are you, girl? So I'm going to show you what I've done so far. Hey, Joanne. Yes, I'm not doing much of anything yet. Hey, Elizabeth. So I'm going to show you guys the fold. Hi, Dawn. Let me open this up some. And I'm saving some because, you know, we always have people come in later that always ask to see the fold. Hey, Debbie. Thanks, Priscilla. Well, there's a story behind these colors. I'm a little upset because I wanted to make it all poly burlap, and I could swear I had this color poly burlap solid, but when I put it next to it, it was way off. So we're doing the deco mesh with the checkered mesh. Hey, Janice. Thank you, Priscilla. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Dawn. Alright, so here is the fold. You take the 10 by 10. This is one of the only flowers. There's a couple other ones that I do cut the mesh 10 by 10. Hey, MJ. Hey, Robin. Hi, Janice. Hey, Hallie. Because you want it to lay evenly. So you fold it corner to corner. Scrunch up the middle. You put a clothespin in the middle of the petal. And then, I know these zip ties don't match exactly, but you're not going to see them anyway. Hey, Rosemary. Here. Hey, Robin. Thanks, Cecilia. Hey, Venus. So then you put a zip tie on either side of the clothespin. And this is one time when I use the 4-inch zip ties. If you have a lot of 4-inch zip ties you want to use up, this is a good project to do it with. Hey, Michelle. So that's the fold. You just cut off the zip ties. Thank you, Venus. I like this color too. And then you cut them in half. I'm trying to see if the scissors are the problem, but it's not. It's just that the fact that this is really thick. You're working on a ladybug. That's cool. Those are nice too. All right, and so when you put the petal in the board, you put the fold to the left as you're looking at it. You put one of each color. Let's see. This goes on this side. Horse pills, pain, and liquid diet needed to see you all. MJ, girl, you need to get better. And then you just cut this zip tie off. Alright, so then you go to the next one. Same thing. Put them in. Now this is also, I also add zip ties. Hey, Tammy. That's awesome, Tammy. I wish I could say that. Hey, Catherine. Hi, Judy. First time watching. Everyone welcome Judy. It's her first time with us. All right. So, when you make this flower, you do have to add zip ties to this row and to this row. I always melt holes in between. Hey, Linda. This row, I always melt holes because it's a long stretch from the original to the next original. So I do melt holes in this row. This row, I share holes, if you can see. But you do have to add zip ties to this row and this row. All right. So I found out something interesting yesterday, which I thought, always something. I didn't know you have to pay $200 a year for your business, to keep your business going. Thanks, Cindy. Aw, thanks, Tammy. Welcome. Aw, thank you, Sharon. So yeah, that was quite a surprise. I thought, really? So that was $200 I didn't expect to have to pay. But, oh well. So yeah. If you guys don't know, I didn't know that. Hey, Pat, thank you, girl. I did not know that. I don't know about you guys, but I didn't know you had to pay $200 every year to the state. Hey, Elma, how are you? So yeah, apparently it's not the scissors that are the problem. It's the mesh. So yeah, I thought the mesh I bought, the other poly burlap was this same color, and it was not. It was way off. Right, Carol? Yes, Debbie. I didn't know it either, but if you guys have an LLC, check with your tax person, because if you don't do it in time, they double the fee. So, hey Johnny, how are you? Staying home like many others. Yes. So I have a real scary story. My daughter has asthma, as you all know, or maybe you don't know. Yes, Susie, it was $200 I had to pay through the state, to the state. I guess you have to do that every year before April 1st or May 1st, or else they'll double it. So check into it if you have a business. Anyway, my daughter asked her job if she could work from home. Hey, Carla. I already did taxes and got them back already. Right, Johnny? Yes, this is something completely different. I did taxes too. This is something completely different. It's not taxes. I mean, it's taxes, but different kind of taxes. Yeah, $200. I thought that was not expected. Hey, Sherry, but anyway, her job would not let her work from home, which was really making me mad because my daughter has asthma pretty bad. And she was capable of working from home. Hi, Sherry. If I didn't say hi already. Well, then we find out that someone she works with was exposed to the virus at a convention she went to. So now I'm really upset. I'm in Florida, Denise. So of course my daughter was around the person who was exposed. So now I'm freaking out big time. I know, right, Brenda? Thanks, Renee. Yes, I love these Rita flower. I love the looks of these Rita flower. Yes, the state of Florida. I love this poly burlap because it's nice and thick, but oh, it's hard to cut. Annual fee for LOC is $20 due by June 30th each year. I wish I could say that, Elma. Was $200. No, Florida doesn't have a state tax. Hey, Jennifer, this is, I don't know what it's called and what it is for, but all I know is you have to pay it. Surprises all the time that you don't count on. So yeah, I'm freaking out now because my daughter was exposed to the person who went to a conference where someone tested positive. Definitely is, Tracy. Definitely is. Eat ice cream before I play with my ribbon, right, Hallie? Yes. So I love aqua. That's one of my favorite colors, other than purple, of course. I'm sure it was hard. You got that right, Brenda. It was very hard. Especially when you don't expect it. It's something I didn't know about. And I had this thing, and I got this thing in the mail, and it looked pretty official. And I thought, oh great, what is this? Hey, Jennifer. So I called the tax guy. I sent him a picture of it, and I said, is this something I have to do? He said, oh yeah, you have to do that every year. Well, nice of you to tell me. So just doesn't seem fair. Hi, Jennifer. Did I say hi to you? I apologize if I say hi twice, but I'd rather say hi twice than not at all. And if I do miss your comments, please repeat them until I see them, because it upsets me when I miss comments. Hey, Linda. Was it the first time they have sent you that information? Yes, Brenda. I had no idea. Hi, Pam. That's why their taxes are different. They pay a once-a-year tax on certain things like trailers, car, etc. Yeah, I know. I just... Hey, Bonds. How are you? I guess it wouldn't have been so bad if I had known about it, but I didn't know about it. Hi, Donna. Oh, gosh, girl. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. I'm glad to see you talking to us, so that means you're doing well. Ah, yes. So has anyone made one of these flowers before? I'm doing all day by day. Yes, each day you'll feel better and better. I've known a few people that have had bypasses, triple. One person I know had 5, and I didn't even know you could have 5. No, but you would love to. Hey, Rita. New baby and new outbreak. Oh, girl, aren't we all, huh? I've missed you too, girl. I'm glad to have you back. I did one last week. Good to practice. Yes. Donna, hope you're doing well. So, guys, please, if you're not following my page, please do so. Yes, I like doing it too, Tammy. We're slowly trickling up to 6,000. Your husband had 6? I know. I didn't know they could do that many. I thought we only had 4 valves, but I guess we have more than 4. Congratulations on the new baby. Yes. So I heard that Amazon is only going to be sending out essentials. I don't know how true it is, but I could understand it. Yours doesn't look like mine. Oh, Bonds. One thing to remember, the first one I made, oh gosh, girl, I had to make 2. I think it was 2 before I got it right. The one thing to remember is the fold goes to the left as you're looking at the flower. That was one thing I had wrong. Me and one behind he had one behind the heart. Oh, wow. Hi, Debbie. Thank you. So yeah, I was surprised to see that the Rita flower won the poll that we did over the swag. I have never made a swag, so I was kind of surprised that you guys wanted to see me make something I had made before. Yes, they posted it today, but they were only sending out essential items. I heard that. I did not see the post, but I did hear that. Don't be dropping wants everyone to self-quarantine. It's bad here. I think it's bad, getting bad everywhere. And hopefully people will listen and stay home. I have no intentions of going anywhere. You did, Hallie? So if you guys could do the L, the F, and the S, I would appreciate that. If you guys know what that stands for, we're not allowed to say it. At least they say we're not. I don't know what we're allowed to say anymore and what we're not. I really don't. Whoops. Sorry guys, I'm bringing you for a ride. I hit the camera. So how have you guys been spending your days? I could have taken a nap today. Every day at a certain time of day, I could take a nap so easily. But if I did that, I'd be up even longer at night. Oh, we can say it, Johnny? Really, Hallie? Our schools are closed till the middle of April. I think we have too many telling us what we can and do and what. I know, right, Brenda? You can say it. That's right, Angela. So, yes. I've been stuck in the house for 4 days. I'm waiting for my parole. Tracy. Oh. It's going to be special. I know it. Well, thanks, Paula. See, what else is going on? I'd say there's enough going on already. So, some schools have closed to the end of the year. I heard that. I've heard some have closed to the end of the year. I suppose the longer we get into it, they'll be able to see what to do. Because at first our kids were only out for the next 2 weeks, but I heard today that now it's the middle of April. Hey, Beverly. Oh, guys, I wanted to tell you, please keep Carolyn of Nana's Nutty Crafts in your prayers. Her dad passed away today. I improved all this stuff. I know. Thanks, Kathy. I had to carry my disinfectant sheets, shopped for a month. I don't blame you, Tammy. Yeah, she's actually in my area. We may be able to see each other. That might be the only good thing that comes out of it. Well, the mesh came from Waterman's Loft. The checkered mesh came from Waterman's Loft. I believe the aqua came from Craft Outlet. I had that a long time ago. This is my grandson's senior year. Oh no, I don't know what they do about that, Johnny. Very pleased with shipping time, just a few days. Yes, Jean. So I think they would have to do, high school kids would have to finish their courses online, I would think. But as far as, it's a shame because they won't be able to walk to get their diploma. Let me see. So many things have to change right now. us to stay in, but crazy people will not close the auction house tomorrow night. So I will be going to the auction with Lysol spray and wipes, and I will use them. Can't use the spray, but can use the wipes. That's right, Hillary. They are doing online. Okay. I'm making a Trisha flower while I watch you tonight. A friend wants it for her mother's grave. Awesome, Alma. If you're bored, you can go to work for me. I work for a college food service. We have feed the few kids we have in the dorms that have no place to go, but it's all takeout. Well, that's a good thing there are people like you, Barbara. Online classes with teacher. That's good. Hey, Janice. Thank you. So I hear that Damon is featuring a designer every day. I don't know how they get to do that, or how he's picking his designers to feature. But I did see that today, earlier. So you could just see the difference in the mesh by using the deco mesh and this poly burlap. It's so much thicker, and it does fold so much nicer for this. But hey, Sheila, I will be exposed to it tomorrow night. I hope I'm wrong. I hope you're wrong too, Hillary. Do you have to do this? Hillary, you make us all proud, and not spray people with Lysol. Now you hear Carol. Oh gosh, didn't they sign up for on his website? I don't know, probably they did. They probably did. You know me, I'm always behind on my studies. I probably got in too late, but oh well. Yes, he has been featuring different designers daily. I would love to be featured. I would love it too, Hallie. I don't know. I haven't heard anything though. Listen, if Hillary can spray her husband in the face, gloves and a mask. Yep. Oh, I hear you, girl. It's the opposite in our house. I'm the spender. My husband is the one who stops me. Do they call that window pane? Yes, Paula. Actually, they call it checkered mesh. Poly burlap checkered mesh. Hey, Ernestine. Yes. All of you be careful with Lysol. Read online. It's toxic to kitties. Okay. I've learned to pay the extra for quality mesh and ribbon. Makes a lot nicer finished product. I agree, Alma. I was pretty surprised that I didn't have this color. Hey, girlfriend Lisa. It's alright, girl. Last penny in his pocket. I have to say, I'm probably the one that's like that. Grocery chain to no mask, no gloves. It's been a zoo. Ugh. Well, make sure you wash your hands a lot, Gina. They say that's the best protection. That's what they say. Just keep washing your hands. Right? plain old good old soap and water. I think you have to sing happy birthday or something for 20 seconds. Hey, Gary. I am going to drink because Gary's here. I know he's going to tell me to. So I just drink, Gary. Am I the only one whose husband just hands me his money? I give him one back to get something to drink. Yeah, I think you are the only one, Carol. Watch vigorously for 20 seconds. That's right. Sing happy birthday. I know my hands look like prunes from cutting them or from washing them so much. When I was at the crafters convention, my hands were so dry from washing them so much. And I'll have to go to the bathroom soon again. Yeah. You control the money too? Well, I control it, but... Or ABC song. No, my husband can see. To me, I get the whole check now. Mine looks like sandpaper, right, Carol? I keep bleach and Dawn in my sink all the time anyway. Yes. That's a good thing, Bonds. Sing happy birthday twice. I love this checkered mesh. It sure surprised me though when I noticed the solid color was nothing like this one. I think I put it away. But the solid color I have, even though it looked like this, it was more a blue color. So that was a little surprising. Well, I'm a year out of chemo, so I'm really grounded. Oh, goodness, yes. You need to be careful. My grandmother always washed dishes with a couple caps of bleach, so I have always done that. That's a good idea, Brenda. New York says, NYS says, happy birthday once for 20 seconds. Well, I have a dishwasher and I make sure we use it. There's so many people I know that have a dishwasher and they still wash their dishes by hand. I thought, girl, no way would I do that. I have my dishwasher and I'm going to use it. Connie, do you have 2 zip ties on your petals? No, Debbie. I have 2 petals in 1 zip tie. Oh, yes. Are you talking about these? I'll show it to you. Yes. And I still have a few left over to fold to show you how I folded them. But yes. There's 2 zip ties. You put them on either side of the clothespin. You can clean your doorknobs, counters, cutting boards. That's right, Johnny. Also your toothbrushes. I use peroxide to clean our toothbrushes. Alright. So I still have a few petals that I saved to show you guys how I folded them. I folded one in the beginning of the video to show you. I do want to recook the others, cleans up while the other cooks, so we end up with not that many. I hear you, Brenda. The zip ties are either 6 or 8 inches. I think these are 8, but I have used 6. I'm a widow and live alone. I use my dishwasher always sanitizes. Absolutely, Alma. Absolutely. That's what I like about the dishwasher. It sanitizes your dishes. Although I don't use the heat setting to dry them because it uses too much electric. But the water's definitely hot enough to sanitize them. Alright. Connie, did you put the zip ties on the form or do they come with? No, you have to put them on, Robin. You have to put the zip ties on. I'll show you on the back again how I did it. Because you do have to add some for this flower. On the outside, you just use the ones that are there. The next row, I melted in between the normal ones. Hey, Bonnie. Yes, I air dry them. Hey, Debbie from Georgia. And then on this row, I shared the zip ties in between the normal ones. So this flower takes 24 cuts of each color. I use this soldering iron that I bought from Amazon to burn my holes, but I always wear a mask when I do it, always, because you're melting plastic. But it's a much easier way to get the holes in the board rather than drilling them. I don't know. Me and drills don't get along. Yeah, I got it. I got it, Lisa. Thank you, girl. I do burn my mesh, Robin. Yep, I used a wood burning tool. People wonder if it helps with the fraying. I absolutely do think it helps with the fraying. Show me again where you drilled the holes. Hold on, Johnny, I'll show you. I don't drill them, I melt them. It's just so much easier. It goes through it like butter. I don't like to dig the drill out, right, Bonnie? I know. You know, I tried drilling once and it would go like this and slide all over the board, and I said, no, this is not for me. So I melt them. You could also use your wood burning tool to melt them, but this row right here, these are the normal holes, and you see there's a big space in between. That's where I melt the extra holes, in between the normal holes. It's just too far to share. You can share the holes if you want, but you have to really make sure you glue the petals down, because that's a long distance in between. The zip tie gun came from Amazon. I do have an Amazon link under my affiliate post. If you will go to it and click on the Amazon link and search, I would really appreciate it. I'm afraid they're going to take that link away from me. I have to have people click on it. 2 holes in between the normal holes. So you're going to put a pair in. Hey, Sandra. I use impulse sealer and wood burner tool. Depends on my mood. Right, Tammy? I don't have an impulse sealer. I've been thinking about getting one, but I do not have one right now. They take up a lot of room. An impulse sealer is when you burn, like it seals the mesh and cuts it. Same idea as the wood burning tool, only it's like a bag sealer, I guess. Hey, Lorraine. If you go to my Wreaths by Connie M page, it's the very first post. It says affiliate links, and I have a whole list of different affiliate links there. One for Deco Exchange, one for Waterman's Loft, TMI Gifts. Unique in the Creek is the first one. You get 10% off for the boards. You use my Connie M link. I know I dropped one, and if I don't pick it up right away, I'll forget I dropped it. Hey, Diana. Hi, Joanne. Oh. Thank you, Debbie. So yes, I have a ton, and Damon is, I don't know if you guys have noticed or knew about Damon's Find Your Perfect Person. I don't know how much it is this time, but it's a great course, and I do have a link to click on if you, it's called the Wimps. The Wimps, I don't know, Wimps. Anyway, it's Wimps. Hey, May. Thank you, Judy. And it's what is your perfect, who is your perfect person? It's a great course. I took it the first time he offered it. I think last time it was like $15. I do have a link to click on if you want to take that course. It was very informative. Oh, is it $20 for 3 days? Okay. I didn't look at it, so. Your hubby? Oh, yes. Your hubby can drill the holes. I have my hubby cut the boards for me a lot. But usually when I want the holes drilled, I want it done now, so melting them is a great alternative. Alright, so I ran out of the pre-folded mesh, so I'm going to show you how I did it. It's Find Your Perfect Person on Facebook, on who you should be selling to, and it's how to find that person. Alright, so I have your here's your 10 by 10. Right, Lisa? I know. Your perfect person is your hubby? Yes, he always does the whiteboard. Alright, so this is 10 by 10. You fold it corner to corner. You scrunch up the middle. Put your clothespin in. Yes, that is sweet. And I've been using these blue zip ties, even though they don't match exactly, but that's alright. You won't see them. So you put a zip tie on each side of the clothespin. the impulse sealer, I believe, is 12 inches. That the one they recommend. They have a larger one also. The board I'm using is a Unique in the Creek large flower board. And I have an affiliate link to get 10% off these boards if you click on my blue link. And then you have to click shop now, or else for some reason it takes you to Amazon and you do not get the 10% off there. So again, just fold corner to corner, scrunch up the middle, put the clothespin in the middle to hold it. Then you put your zip ties, you're welcome, Mary Lou, on either side of it. How many rolls are you using? I got myself the same color and I love what you're doing. Well, thanks, Joanne. I think it's not a full... I'll show you what's left over. This is what's left from one roll. I don't know if it's enough to do another complete wreath, but it may be enough. I'm not sure. Bill is doing good, thank you, Gary. He's doing much better, thank God. So we're staying close to home now. With all this wonderful stuff going on. Alright, I'll show you one more and I'll save two for the end in case we have some new people come on that want to see it. You're welcome, Joanne. Yes, thank you, Gary. Happy 50. Hey, Tammy. Did you reschedule his doctor? I did, Brenda. We rescheduled it for June to get over all this stuff. Well, actually, the doctor rescheduled it for June, so that tells me he's not worried, which is a good thing. I'm using two colors, Bonnie. Just this color and this color. So after you cut the zip ties, that's when you cut the middle of the petal. Don't try cutting it before you tighten your zip ties, which I've been known to do. Because, you know, I'm the one that tells you what not to do. Alright, let's do some more. Hey, Dawn, thank you. Bonnie is an unusual name. Did you ever live in California? Yeah, I had 4 kids and 3 out of the 4 are normal. Well, 1 passed, but I'm not normal. I'm a handful. Hillary, you're just a crack up girl. Hillary would have made an awesome comedian. Hey, Kenyatta, how are you? Let's see my clubbies, my clubby friends. I really want to make one like this in purple. These flowers are so pretty. I agree, Tammy. I agree. I'm not sure. Did I make a purple one? I can't remember. I know I made a pink one not too long ago. I've made so many different colors. Yes, Robin. This is a fun flower to make, but it's not for the beginner, so it takes a little bit more. It's not that hard. Hey, Gloria, thank you. I like making this flower. It's probably one of my favorites to make. I have lots of favorite flowers, though. Again, they keep falling on the floor. She's all... I bet, Carol. What did you just... For the beginner, I suggest a sunflower. I think the sunflower is the easiest petal, the easiest flower to make. I don't know where Venus and Evelyn are. This is called the Rita flower. Hi, Anne from Nova Scotia. Welcome. Everyone, welcome, Anne. So happy to have you, and thank you for the compliment. It takes one of each color, Paula. You don't use the whole. You don't use the whole roll, but probably half to 3/4. Do you have a? Yes, I do, Robin. If you go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Yes, guys, if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. All of my videos are there. I've done quite a few sunflowers. Less than a whole roll of each color, Paula. You're welcome, Anne. What time is it in Nova Scotia right now? Ago, my dog's tail caught the end of a roll of mesh. Well, he ran it around. What a mess. I ended up cutting it out. Most of his tail. Now it is put up high. Oh my gosh. Thanks, Robin. I appreciate that. Yes, all of my videos are on YouTube. And you'll see the picture of it on the front, and you'll know what the video is, and it's usually in the description also. Just search my Wreaths by Connie M page and you'll find them. Uh-oh, see what I just did? Do you see what I just showed you what not to do? I surely did. That would have screwed up my whole flower. You have to make sure these petals are all going in the same direction. Backwards, yep. It did. Thanks, Robin. What not to do, that's right. So you will see how I put the zip tie in. Go down one hole and come up the hole right next to it. When you have to make sure you hear that zip when you're putting the zip tie in. And it's the flat side is always facing the point that you're going to put into it. So I will not be live tomorrow night. I'm actually fortunate enough to have Melissa from Bolap Boutique. Sunflower, do you show how to put zip ties in? I do on some of the videos, Robin. I can't remember if I do in that one or not, but I do have a video on prepping for certain wreaths and things like that. But they're very easy. I will show you how to put the zip ties on. I'll get a blank board out, but remind me to do that because I will forget. I'll show you how to put them on. All right, let's fold some more petals. I actually have one of these boards in my room. Awesome, Robin. I'm doing a live tomorrow showing how to do a sunflower. Anyone who wants to learn, come watch. Okay, so Melissa is so sweet. She is going to help me with Amazon. So I'm so grateful. So fold corner to corner, scrunch up the middle, put the clothespin in the middle, put a zip tie on either side of the clothespin. Remember not to take the clothespin out until you zip tie both sides of it, because I've done that before. And then cut in between the zip ties. All right. Almost did that again. I don't know. I thought I saw Tom come on. He's being quiet if he's here. Are you here, Tom, my BFF? I think it's funny when he says that. Yeah, I thought I saw him come in. No, hopefully no one's frozen. Alright, we need one more cut, and I see I have an extra. I have extra aqua. Yes, he did a live last night. He did a really pretty butterfly. Yep, you'll have to reboot, Carol. So this is the last petal I have to fold. Put the clothespin in the middle. Zip tie both sides of the clothespin. Then take the clothespin out. And then clip the zip ties off. Now cut up the middle. All right. We just have 2 more to put in. Yes, Paula, it will work on a small flower frame. You know, I don't use the small board a lot, but I am going to start using it. I haven't done a lot on the small board. But I did get the new board from Rita Pros. He was here before. I don't know if he left or what. And I'm going to try that real small one. Thanks, Anne. Alright. Oh, I just dumped my gun on the floor. You know, that's the thing. One thing about these flowers, you have to have a lot of space. Okay. Because these petals like to knock everybody over. Alright, so when you get to the last petal, you will have to lift up the mesh and put it on top of the right one. When you're not using your outer holes, it's about the same as the small board. Awesome, LaDonna, thank you. Yeah, I know there's not much of a difference. They just come out a little smaller, that's all. So I had an extra petal. Wouldn't you know it? Sousa, this fits in a 20 by 20 by 4 inch box. That's the other nice thing about this. Thanks, Joanne. So the shipping is not astronomical. Alright, so the center, what I did was I covered a half of a styrofoam ball. This is a 5.7 inch with the plain mesh, and then I put the checkered mesh over top. Oh, so I'm going to do something different. Everyone's doing this now. I always struggle putting these on, and I'm liking the other idea better that Lori does. You're welcome. So what I'm going to do is I am going to put a pipe cleaner on the back of the ball. I think I must have missed a comment. If I missed your comments, I don't know. I'm sorry if I miss your comments, guys. You know it bothers me when I do. Well, thank you, Pam. You're sweet. Okay, so what they're doing now, which is so much easier than how I struggle with these zip tie, with these what do you call these things? Floral picks. You get this floral pick, and I'm going to need my finger because I know Gary's going to tell me about it. Glue it, because this will not come loose once it's glued in there. And then you stick it up the middle, and it holds this chenille stem in the ball. Okay, and then you put some more glue over the top to make sure it's in there good and secure. And then I put another one this way. This is so much easier, guys, than what I was doing. And then you stick it in there. Yes, Patty. The materials are cut 10 by 10. And you do have to add the extra holes on the second and the first row is normal. The second and the next row that you're using, you have to add extra zip ties. There are, let me think, 16 zip ties on each row. I'm going to give this a chance to dry some. And then 16 zip ties on each row. Let me see what else. So there are 24 cuts of each color. So when you cut them in half, there's 96 petals total, but you're putting one of each color in each zip tie. I'm just giving this a chance to dry. I should have done this sooner because it would be dry. I don't want to put it on without it really drying good. Hey B, you're okay. Yes, I hope everything's well with all of you awesome guys. The material is just the checkered mesh and just regular, this is just used with just regular poly burlap or deco mesh. Deco poly mesh is the aqua color. Hey Marianne. That's okay, girl. So what else is going on, guys? Hey, Betty. Let's see, is this dry? Not quite dry yet. Not quite. Hey, Kay. Something I did forget to do. What did I forget to do, guys? Oh, I don't watch the news, and it's just too much for me. I can't watch it. Just too much. Yep. Bonnie, the checkered mesh I got from Waterman's Loft when I went to the Crafters Convention. Yes, I forgot the hanger. I'm okay, Betty. How about you? The regular mesh, yep, I forgot the hanger, guys, you know. I got from Craft Outlet, I believe, quite a while ago. Okay, so I think it's dry enough, so let's put some glue on here. Did Waterman's Loft sponsor the convention? I believe it did, Brenda. Yes. Hey, Helen. It was one of the sponsors. Yes, it was. I put a lot of glue in the middle here. Saturday, Sunday, had a good time with grandson. Awesome, Betty. All right, so I'm going to put these in 2 holes, and then put these 2 in 2 holes. No problem, Brenda. Ask anything you would like. I don't mind a bit. Alright, and now still got stuff to do just in case they make us go on mandatory lockdown. Yay, girl. I have enough in this shed that I could go on mandatory lockdown for a year. I'm sure, with no problem. There are benefits. I told my husband, he always yells at me because I'm a hoarder, you know, with food, and I have a freezer full of food. My mother-in-law, his mother actually taught me to be that way. I got it, Lisa, girl. I just put it in. And so I'm telling him now, I bet you're happy I'm a hoarder. I was just looking, it appears that the shipping thing with Amazon is not true. They're shipping... Oh, okay. Thank you, Barbara. So Barbara just read that that was not true, Jean. So, oh, this way of attaching your center is so much easier. I would go crazy with these hooks. Thanks, Barbara. Yes, I thought that was, I don't know. And I do know, though, that I am not sharing anybody's posts because Facebook is shutting down sites that are posting the wrong information. So if you are posting anything, be sure it's factual. I did, Robin, yes. I did. And even though I put this on this way, I don't think this center is going anywhere, but you know what? I'm still going to put 2 hooks in the other 2 holes. Just to hold. Oh, I hear it. I see, LaDonna. So I am going to add 2 hooks to the other 2 holes just for my peace of mind. I'm sure that it will hold just fine, but most of my phone. Aw, thanks, Betty. Thank you, Bonnie. I watch your runs a lot. Have a good night. We'll try to find you live again. Thank you, Bonnie. I will be on again on Thursday night at 9 Eastern. Okay, Hillary. Yes, I just heard that that Facebook is shutting down pages. Thanks, Kathy. I do not spray my wreaths, Anne. But if you are putting them in direct sunlight, you can spray them with Krylon Clear, non-yellowing indoor-outdoor spray, and you have to make sure it's the gloss, not the thank you, Gary. I did forget my sticker. Not the what's the other one? They have gloss and they have another kind. What's the other kind? Matte. Do not use the matte finish when you spray your wreaths. So this step is definitely, most likely not necessary, but yes, matte. But I'm doing it. Yes, thank you, Susa. Thank you, Hallie. Yes, it's definitely, do not use the matte finish when you spray your wreaths. Thank you, Barbara. Better safe than sorry. Right, Robin? So in the short term, we are making the decision to temporarily household staples, medical supplies, and other high-demand products coming into your fulfillment centers so we can more quickly receive, restock, and ship these products to customers. Thank you, Barbara. All right, and I am going to glue the outside of the metal. So now in the past, I don't always put leaves on these kind of flowers. Lisa, are you still here? Normally, I do not add leaves to these, but if someone purchased them and they wanted leaves, I'd be happy to add them. Hey, Nellie, how are you, girl? Variations these colors together. Thank you, LaDonna. Thank you, Barbara. Thanks, Allie. I think this is so elegant, perfect. Thank you, Anne. I appreciate that. I have to say, this is one of my favorite colors. My favorite color, blue. I love all shades of blue. Thank you, Hillary. I knew LaDonna and Kelly too. Thank you, Gary. Thanks, Brenda. So yeah. Yes, Sharon. Believe it or not, I did. It's under here. See? I did. Thanks, B. Thanks, Susa. I appreciate that. Flower today for a special order, and it's the same color as yours. Awesome, Bobby. Not very common. Thanks, May. Thank you, Kay. So yeah, I like it. I like this color. Really, Mary Lou? Right, Sharon. Sometimes I remember things, but you know me. I'm not real good at remembering everything. Thank you, Paula. Oh. So, 40 here in New York. North Carolina. Well, you know, there you are, Lisa. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, they said, and I don't know if this is true, but they said that the virus does not like heat, which is rare, which is weird because most things die off with cold, not heat. Now, let me tell you something. It's hot in Florida. Aw, thank you, Sharon. So, I'm putting my... I usually like to put this on before I make it, and you see why? You see why I put them on before? Because they're all crinkly now. Let me see. Can I get this off? I'm not even going to try to get it off. Vista Print, Robin. I got these at Vista Print. Well, stupid me. It would have been better if I put them up here, but... All right, Lisa. Lisa, do you want leaves? I usually don't put leaves on these kind of flowers, but if you want it, I'll add them. I think they're prettier without this type of flower. I think it's prettier without leaves. What not to do, right, Kathy? You know me, I'm the queen of what not to do. So, but this is the example, thank you, Sandra, of why I put my stickers on before I make the wreath. Ooh, there's a mosquito in here. I heard it buzzing. Right, Susa? Don't make my mistake. Put your stickers on before you make your wreath, or put them over here where it's not by the metal floral picks. Right, Joanne? I don't think this kind of flower looks good with leaves. Oh, so I was saying that they say that... Okay, who I got my business card? Yeah, Vista Print. Well, it's freaking hot in Florida, and we still have it here. So, I'm kind of hoping that's really the case. Do as I say, not as I do. Right, Kathy? Yes. So, alright guys, I will not be on tomorrow night. I have class, and I'm going to be working with thanks, Rosetta. Oh, is it bogus? I figured. Thank you, Mary Lou. And I am going to be working with Melissa with Burlap Boutique. I'm looking forward to that because she's going to help me with Amazon. And put on the back after it's done, right, Hallie? And I do too, but I normally do it before I do the wreath, so it's not all bubbly like this. Good night, Gary. Good night, Paula. Thank you, Janet. Oh, all right, guys. I'm gonna put the camera up. Say good night properly. Let me know how to use Amazon Handmade. Alright, Robin. Hopefully I'll be able to learn. I'm kind of anxious because I'll be honest, I have to start selling. Otherwise, I'm going to be in trouble if I don't. I have all these bills and no sales. None in the Etsy shop. Thanks, Brenda. Good night, Susa. Good night, May. You too, Anne. Have a great night. So, alright guys, if you ever see anything that I make and you would like one, please let me know. Alright, Lisa, you got it, girl. I'd be happy to make you one. Any color is attainable. I got one sale so far from awesome, Robin. Hey, that's a good thing. Good night, Joanne. God bless you and your family too. Good night, Lorraine. Good night, Allie. Oh, look what I did. I put the, oh gosh. I need to remember to close the camera when I put it up, because you guys get to see the big mess behind me. which I don't like that. So, well, you all know this shed's too small for me. But, alright guys, have a great rest of your night. Have a good Wednesday. I will see you Thursday. Love you all. God bless you all. Good night.